All right. Can you motherfuckers hear me? All right, I got to get my mic adjusted. Sorry about that. I still ain't got my shit together. I don't even know if this is working. Let's try that one more time and I'll be right back with you guys, okay? Sorry about this. All right. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Could you guys even see that guitar thing I played? All right. Hopefully Jordan is here. I threw the link in the chat. But really anybody can come up. I prefer ladies, but yeah. Yep, hang on a second. I see somebody trying to join. I'll be right. I'll get it right now because I'm pasting a link. Well, hello. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Right on. Well, I mean, I just saw you in chat and stuff, and I thought you sounded pretty cool. And plus, I will hit on anything with a nice looking profile pic. Is it real?
It's real.
Oh, cool. Nice. I'm glad
It's
you're here.
from a few months ago, but I did just recently change it.
Well, that's all right. Um, the chances of us meeting before you file a restraining order on me are pretty slim. So,
Yeah.
all right. So, like, don't think I've seen you around until recently, but like, what got you in with our motley crew here? Uh-oh, did we lose her? You are
Sorry.
on WPTS FM. How you doing? That's okay. It happens. If I had a dime for every time my mic cut out or I got kicked off or I dropped my phone at a campfire, I'd be a rich man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's happened.
Yeah, I bet. I think I clicked
So
the
I,
wrong button, but yeah.
that's okay. It happens. Um, I guess I don't remember seeing you around until recently. So what got you what got you hooked in with our group here?
Okay, so well, I've been following the Pred catching community for a while, and I didn't comment for the longest time because I didn't know what to say, I guess. And
Right.
I followed Anxiety War and Pop Squad, and I got pretty involved with Anxiety War, like as far as donating goes. But I kind of quit that because I just didn't like that he kept it only on whatever that other platform is called. I can't think.
Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon. Thank you.
Hmm.
But then somehow I found our beloved Tommy, and
Oh God, I am so sorry.
well, it was all right. I really did like I liked CPP for a long time, and I don't regret the time that I spent there because I did meet some really nice people. But boy, do I wish I wouldn't have donated.
Yeah. The thing about that is, and I think everybody has to know where I stand on Tommy, but um, I don't like that there's such a divide in this so-called community.
Yeah, I
I've
don't.
had friends that I was talking to regularly before Tommy came along, and most of them have kind of seen through it and come over back to us. You know what I mean? But I hate there's that divide. Um,
Yeah, I wish there didn't have to be that, but for some reason, it's just something that I think's always going to be there.
yeah. I mean, that's kind of how I got started too. Pop Squad and Anxiety War.
Yeah,
I think Zach's kind of weird, but I like him. But like, what's his name? I call him Nemo.
Nito.
Nito. Yeah, I always call him
Yeah.
Nemo because I just didn't. That dude gives me fucking weird vibes.
Mhm.
But yeah, and then there was a couple creep catchers in Canada. I was, all these, and then um, like Alex popped on when he had. It was. I remember when he got 1,000 subs. So it was early on, and I remember when his chats were like 20 or 40 of us in there.
Okay.
Ran across Alex, and I'm like, man, this guy catches predators and he roasts them. He doesn't do it like he used to, but still.
Yeah.
And then I got involved in decoying and doing things behind the scenes and all that kind of bullshit. But yeah,
Oh, you did decoying too?
yeah,
Oh
yeah. I
shit.
decoyed for AZ and a little bit for PCI,
Okay.
and I'm not doing it right now, but there are a couple of groups that I work with that don't put their stuff on YouTube because they don't want to be involved in the drama.
Do you blame?
I've done a little bit of no, fuck no. I mean, they're around, they're in the chats. People just don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Um, so what we do is, of course, we hunt down their Facebook friends or whatever social media they have. We make sure they all know what they are. Um, they're spending a lot of money on thumb drives to copy shit and like give it to their wives or employers. So we do make sure that everybody knows, but they just don't want to go on YouTube.
Right.
Hey Heather, what's going on?
Hi
I
guys.
was thinking about calling you.
You were thinking about calling me?
Well, yeah, after our last conversation, I wanted to see what happened and make sure you're okay and all that.
Yeah, I'm doing good. How's everybody? It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want to talk about it here, but I mean, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. The only thing that sucks right now is my daughter's got COVID,
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
but she's doing good. Luckily, I'm negative, so that's always good. So I
Yeah,
work.
I'm always negative. I'm never positive.
Yeah, that's a given, Bill. That's a given. Yeah, because I work at a nurse.
Yeah.
I work at a nursing home, so I have to test like every single day, and I can't go. I can't really go like to work, obviously, with having any symptoms. But it's
Wow.
so. How's everybody doing?
Oh, I'm
Doing
just.
okay. I'm just kind of. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm just dandy. I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've like I pop in and out. Bill will tell you I pop in and out every once in a while. So
Right.
I love it when you pop in and out.
I yeah, been a hot minute since I hopped on and catched up with everybody. But I heard you guys like were talking. What were you guys talking about when before I hopped on?
We were just discussing how we got affiliated with all this kind of crazy stuff. Um,
Ooh, can I tell?
I
Can I
actually,
tell my
yeah,
story?
yeah, please do.
Okay, I got affiliated with the community through a custom jewelry designer named Johnny Blades. He got involved with AZ.
I remember Johnny. Oh God.
He had gotten involved with AZ, and that's how I got through the community to the community was basically through Johnny, and like that's how I started watching like AZ and like being involved with Discord and meeting everybody. Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy how it works out. How some of us get to know each other, very well. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
yeah,
I remember the catches that I watched when him and AZ and Johnny were together. Oh my god.
yeah, I was decoying at that time, so I I remember Johnny.
but he, you know, his jewelry is pretty dope. I had a few before I moved, but then I lost. I got lost when I moved.
Oh man, that sucks.
It does.
Yeah, I remember his stuff was
Beck.
pretty cool.
Hi, Beck.
Beck,
Becky.
Beck's I mean, you and Beck and who else? And I haven't been reading the chat people. I'm sorry, and Julie. Oh man, there's a bunch of people in here that like we go all the way. I mean, from the time that we started getting, we've been in it going on 4 years now, or at least I have, and you're one of the first ones that I like.
Yeah.
When I like the first year or so, I didn't really want to get to know anybody. Just wouldn't talk about any personal shit. But
Yeah.
then I started getting close to Tori, and then I kind of relaxed a little bit and started talking to more people. I don't know, and then here we are. Um, you guys, if I send you a dick pic, that means I really like you.
Oh boy.
So that's the reason why I got so many dick pics from you.
Yes. See, I'm just kind of feeling out Jordan. I'm not sure how far I can go with her yet. I would say probably within 2 weeks, I'll be sending her a dick pic.
Yeah.
So what happened with I've only heard, I have not seen the assault, but I saw Ed's thing. But so CC unit had some. Man, I feel like I've missed a lot today because I don't know what's going on between Ed and TC. Somebody wants to fill me in on that, but
what you talking about? I've missed like a whole lot. I mean, like maybe 2 to 3 months worth of like a lot of shit.
Oh God, it's just one thing after another after another. Oh, and beware, Heather. Nevermore is a freaking asshole. He's using my channel name, and like he does shit, and people get pissed off at me because they don't look at it close enough. The profile picture is different, and it's spelled a little bit different. But be aware of that because it's causing me a lot of problems in DMs. People coming at me because he's using my name.
Do you want me to beat him up?
I don't want you to go to jail, but like it wouldn't hurt my feelings if somebody did. Oh, by the way, people, I do not encourage violence.
Hey, guys.
Oh, later, Heather. So, Jordan, I do have to ask you this is strictly for our records. I do have to ask you, what size ball gag do you wear?
Oh, I was waiting for this question. I was told to just tell you black.
Black? Oh, we can do that.
But I'm gonna just say for my sake, small.
I feel you.
And
yeah, we can.
What was that?
No, I was gonna say we can accommodate whatever you want. I custom make everything.
Okay.
If you want black, I can actually use an 8-ball and shave it down a little bit. If that's cool.
All right. Yeah, that works.
All right, we can do that. Cool. I like this girl.
I just see some people asking like who I am. I'm really like nobody significant to the community, so you don't pay any attention. I'm just a me. I donate occasionally when I feel like the person's gonna use it for something good. I'll donate, but I guess I was pretty blind for about a year and a couple months to what's good and what people are actually using it for. So
right.
That's all I am. I'm just an insignificant follower of the community.
You're not insignificant. People that help the catchers, by donating money or whatever, or just moral support. You're kind of new and we don't really know you yet, which is why I asked you to come on. Plus, you're really cute. So yeah, I just wanted to like kind of fill you out and get to know you, and if you follow me, I can take you places.
I got you.
Yeah. I'm joking, people. Don't, because see, tomorrow when everybody's comments are gonna be like, "Oh, Bill has has his own guy." Fuck you. Um, you know what, guys? I'm just gonna tell you something. I feel phony as fuck right now because there I've been invited to co-host a thing not related to. I don't know what it is, but some of y'all like my voice and they sent something or whatever. But I feel I feel like I'm putting things on right now. Um, because I know that I'm being watched for a possible uh, job or whatever. So, you know what? I feel phony as fuck right now, so I quit. Sorry, guys. All right, now that that's out of the way, did you happen to see the? I guess there was a skateboard. Somebody on CC Units catch. Somebody attacked a pred with a skateboard.
No, I was watching the catch, but then I had a couple things I had to go get done. But damn, I always miss the good stuff.
Yeah, I do
I don't know
too.
if that's good.
I don't. I mean, I used to make sure that I hit. I mean, this was before we had fucking. I don't even know. We probably got. There's probably close to like say 100 and probably about 180 groups out there between YouTube and Facebook. Um, and before when it was smaller, I made sure I caught every catch. You know, that's back when you had like 5 different branches of predator poachers. You know, Rami used to be a predator poacher. Jay used to be a predator poacher. AZ was a predator poacher, and then they all kind of went off on their own. But um, when this whole thing started to explode, like I was usually like one of the first 20 people to subscribe because Alex would shout people out, and I would just go right then and subscribe. So I was like one of the first 20 subscribers for most of the older groups. Um, and I have no idea where I'm going with this.
It's impossible to keep up on all the catches when there's so many of them now.
Yeah, yeah, and like I always will support the heart of this movement, what it's for. But
Mm.
I just I know what I was saying. I used to make sure I saw every fucking catch. I mean, I would drop shit that I'm doing in real life to watch the catch. You know, I mean, I still like them, but I think I'm kind of burned out, and I know so much shit about things that go on behind the scenes. I'm just like, fuck this. I don't even want to look at it right now. I mean,
Right.
my heart is just not where it used to be. You know.
Well,
So I mean, I find myself. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, I just said it gets exhausting having to pay attention to all that and then having so much enthusiasm about it. It gets exhausting.
Hmm. Yeah, it really does. But like, do you mind saying what area you're from?
I'm in Michigan.
Oh, really? I'm right below you, and that's exactly where I want to be.
I mean, I'm northern Michigan.
I get you. I like Michigan. I can't remember the name of the park, but every year there was a 3 day in November. Every year there was a 3 day like survivalist race up over the man. I forget the name of the oh shit. But anyway, I'm an outdoors guy and I'm familiar with a lot of Michigan. There's a lot of good fishing up there.
Well, for sure. Yeah, I like it here, but it's quite boring. I guess you have to like trees and whatnot to live in northern Michigan.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to give out too much personal information, but like, is there something tying you there, or can you just take off if you want?
Um, Wait, say that again. I don't think I understood that.
I don't want you to give out too much personal information if you don't want to, but I'm just saying, is there something that ties you there, or are you free to just like kind of take off and find a job someplace, or that kind of thing?
Um, well, I have a really good job as it is here, but I mean, like, I could take that anywhere I wanted to, but I bought a house here, so I'm kind of stuck. Or I feel like
Yeah.
stuck.
No, I understand. I'm free to really do whatever I want now, but when my kids were smaller, you can't just. And I had bought a house, and I always had at least 2 jobs going on, so I had good jobs there, so I was really kind of, and I do like the outdoors and stuff. Fuck, I live in the woods now, but it's just I did feel trapped for a while when I wanted to go and do other things.
Right. Yeah, I like the outdoors too, so I'm really in a perfect spot, and there's no crime rate here is so low. I mean, I don't even know what the crime rate here is, but it's nothing compared to every other state. So I'm
Right.
content where I'm at.
Well, that's cool. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna throw the link out, and if somebody that saw what happened in CC units catch could come up and just tell me, because I'm seeing mostly the same story, but you know how things go.
Hi guys, I'm back.
All
Sorry.
right, Heather's back. Hey,
I had a phone call.
hey, Heather, do you remember that like a 5-day conversation we all had? I think it was in the Hopes Discord. Remember that like it was like a 5-day conversation where like all the ladies were talking about lesbian porn. That's kind of the panel I want right now.
I remember that. I remember that. Okay, let's be honest, Bill. We talked about random shit in Discord. Totally random shit. But yeah, that's what we used to talk about. You used to talk about your furry midget.
Oh yeah, homemade furry midget firefighter porn.
Oh, okay. Now I'm back. What'd I miss? I don't know.
Oh, hold on. I have a question here. If you don't mind answering this question, Jordan, I'll put it up on the screen.
Oh.
Says, is Jordan attracted to men who love to gab about drama online for hours every day? I'd imagine most women would be. That's an interesting point.
That is an interesting point, Jordan. Would you like to, address the class about that?
Yeah. Well, since I don't really know what any of the men look like who talk about all this drama, I can't say that I'm attracted to them, but I am, you could say, enthralled in the drama since I'm here all the time.
Well, I'll give you a free 30-day subscription to my OnlyFans.
Hey, I'll take it.
Wait. I'm in charge of the OnlyFans. What are you talking about?
Hey, Bill. So
hey,
you want to know what happened? You wanted to know what happened with the CC unit catch. I'll give you the short rundown. I can't stay on too long.
All right, cool.
But okay, so he was interviewing the Pred. They were at a park and they had called non-emergency like an hour before the Pred got there, and apparently I think they said they would notify them after they got the interview and whatnot, kind of like they usually do. And whenever they were interviewing him, apparently somebody from the live stream or somebody who overheard in person, a group of skater kids from the park overheard and decided they were going to run up on the guy. And they Ghost kind of escorted him out of the park and down the street to 7-Eleven, and it ended up getting physical, and one of those kids hit the dude in the face with a skateboard.
Holy shit.
And then finally, yeah, he was all bloody and shit like that. And then finally, the cops showed up after that. They decided they would come after that. But that's about how it went down. I stopped watching the live after the cops had got there, and they were talking to the cops for a while. But I imagine now they're going to treat the Pred as a victim, and it fucked the whole catch up. I bet he doesn't do it again, but he's probably not going to get charged or convicted, I wouldn't think.
Wow. God, people, I mean, I get it. Number one, if you're going to commit a crime, don't fucking do it on camera if you can help it.
Right.
Two, this does not make, I get it, man. I want them, I want them all dead. I want every chum, I want them fucking dead. But we have our reputation is already on the line, especially because they allow people like me to speak for them. But our whole movement, the reputation, we're already being kicked off of YouTube and kicked off of Facebook. And when shit like this happens, you are not fucking helping.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
I don't
gonna
care
make
if
it
you beat the
worse.
fuck out of the Chomo, just don't fucking do it on our live streams.
Right. Right.
Bill, Bill,
Yeah. Yes.
you know, for obvious reasons, I totally second that notion.
Oh yeah. Hey, we're having a hard time hearing you, Heather. We're hearing some. I'm not sure where the background noise is coming from, but
It's not.
It might be coming.
That's you.
yeah, you're cutting in and out, Heather.
I said that
Yeah,
was Matt,
sorry.
that me.
Yeah, the background noise is me. I'll mute so that y'all can talk.
All right, man. Thanks for filling us in. Okay, Heather, try it again.
I said for obvious reasons, you know, I second your notion. Just saying.
Yeah. I I mean, I've done things myself to people that, I mean, nobody from that was caught by any of our catchers, but I mean, I've done things myself, but god damn it, don't do it on camera. And yeah. All right, Matt. Matt's gonna take off, but dude, I appreciate you filling us in. And if somebody could, you guys are probably already all subscribed to Matt, but somebody please just throw his channel. I like what he's doing with his channel. I really do.
Yeah, I've watched some of Matt's stuff too, and I like what he's trying to do over there. I'm new to it, so I guess my opinion is kind of whatever, but I like what he's trying to do.
Yeah.
I try to catch what I can. You know, he does good stuff too. I agree. He does good stuff.
I like his opinions and like how he really well, to me it seems like he really just thinks it through before talking, which a lot of people don't do that. So I appreciate when people
Yeah.
take the time to think about what they're trying to say and accomplish and then pull through with it.
Yeah. I agree. He's got the heart now that I used to have. You know what I mean? So I'm rooting for him. See, Matt used to come at me, and there are several people in here that I've gotten to be internet friends with. They used to come at me really hard because I was going after Tommy, and I don't know if you know what FBC is. I don't want to get into a whole rant about that, but FBC is a troll group that are fucking attacking people, and they came at me for like a year, posting all these criminal charges that had nothing to do with me and saying I did all this shit that I didn't do. So a lot of people hated me, and I do say fucked up things. Sometimes I say fucked up things just to piss people off. But 90% of the stuff they were saying had nothing to do with me. So yeah, like Matt and a few others, they used to come at me something hard, and then they realized that FBC and Tommy are full of shit. So we kind of, plus Matt had an issue, even when I didn't like Matt. This is why I won't let Jeff on my panels. Jeff called Matt a predator, and he's not. And you call somebody a predator, you better have something to back it up. And even though, Jeff thought, I don't know why he thought I was going to back him up, because I was not going to if it's not true. If it would have been true, I would have went in on him. But so we looked at everything, and fucking, I'm not going to let somebody be called a predator when they're not. Fucking Ryan did that to me. And it's bullshit. So yeah. And then we started, working on things together. And Matt is good at, he has the heart that I used to have about this. He's really good at gathering information and deciphering what's true and what's not, and that kind of thing. So hats off to him.
Right.
So, Jordan, I'm kind of thinking that you might be a Fed here, kind of looking in on us.
It's so funny because, like, when I was in CPP's Gilded, I used to be called the Lurker. I mean, you can ask Damone if he's still in here. I never took offense to it. That's fine. But I just like, I don't know why people get that vibe off of me.
I don't know. What did they used to call me?
I couldn't tell you because I don't really like I don't watch any Tommy stuff. I'm not.
Oh no, Tommy. I don't know. I never really got into the whole shit with Tommy like you guys did. They only came after me because I was friends with you.
Yeah. Anybody that was close to me, they came after, and I got to know a few of you because, like everybody knew, because I put up that Dramagram and all that shit to expose what they really are and to give people a place where they had lied about them, give people a place to straighten shit out and prove that they're lying. I mean, Haley used to come at me really hard, and now we're pretty close. And she has showed me a lot of shit, dirty shit that FBC was doing to people. And Twomper is still doxing children. And like he'll like fucking Mackenzie, he took pictures of Mackenzie's kid and fucking posted them. And Mackenzie lost a child when the baby was 2, and fucking Twomper was telling people that that she killed the baby or had some. There was a car accident where Mackenzie's husband got killed, and Twomper was saying that she killed the baby in the car accident and all this bullshit, but that's not true. There's a charity foundation in that's why she's called Dragonfly Wings in that kid's name, so we proved all that. He's fucking saying people killed their babies when they didn't. And like I said, with me, they posted a bunch of criminal shit and financial shit that has nothing to do with me. And these are people that Tommy is trying to have plausible deniability, but I have text messages where Tommy and Twomper are harassing the same person at 3 o'clock in the morning at the same time. So, I mean, that shit's all been connected. I've posted those, some of those, and too. So, I don't know.
Bye,
And
Bill.
Cup, just a Cup from PNN people. People talk about how great PNN was. Cup is just as big a piece of shit. He's doing the same goddamn thing.
Wait. I know when they were doxing everybody, I called them out to dox me. I have nothing to hide. It's exactly what I told them. I was like, I have nothing to hide. I don't know. What do I got to hide?
That's how I feel too. I used to go by a different name on YouTube, but I decided to just use my real name because I don't know, it's just useless. Why hide who I am?
Yeah, that's the thing. They're big bomb, like the worst thing they can do to you because they will not pull up. I've given them my real address, and so like, come on, and nobody's ever showed up.
Right.
So they ain't gonna do anything physically, but that's like their big thing to hurt somebody is, oh, we're gonna dox you, and it is scary, and I understand why people be scared, but like nothing has ever fucking happened. When they doxed me, when they finally got the right address, people started sending me shit. I mean, like cool stuff, like books and knives and other things. I never got a bad package.
Bill, did you ever
And then when they,
get that?
huh?
Did you ever get that stripper I sent?
Oh no, I didn't forget. I was getting to that. Yeah, I said I wanted boobies for Christmas, and goddamn it, I got them.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop off of here.
All right, Heather, thank you for coming on. Yeah, give me a call sometime. Oh, she's gone, but yeah. And then when they finally, they kept posting pictures of Bill Powell's. They were Bill Powell's, but they weren't the right one kept saying that they were me. They thought I was black at one point. So I just let them, for a while, just let them think that it was really me. And then when they posted my real picture and I finally admitted to it, I got 2 marriage proposals. I
See,
mean,
that's
one
nice.
was even a girl. So I mean, like everything they did, like backfired on them.
Yeah, that's kind of the way of the world, isn't it? Sometimes.
Yeah.
I haven't really, I got, I didn't get kicked out of CPP. I left. I left months ago before anything like what's happening now was ever going on. It took me a long ass time to find Ed's channel. And when I finally did,
Hmm.
I was just watching a lot of his videos. I looked up things on my own, and I also seen other things that I'm sure we've all watched. But
Hmm.
when I did leave CPP, I left quietly and quickly. And
Yeah. See, I'm talking to, and some of them have come out publicly now, but I'm still talking to a couple of people that, one of them is completely gone from CPP, but like she's scared to death to say anything because she knows she's going to get attacked. And the other one is still kind of in her circle, so she's, whatever. But
yeah,
yeah, just the idea of how many there's probably 12, like smaller channels that put out shit about Tommy. Some of them pretty free, like more like MasterCard is one of the main ones. Between him and Ed doing all their exposures, and and Blue too. Blue got the ball rolling on that, and I mean, just how much shit's out there. I still don't understand how people that know about it. I mean, the casual watcher's not going to know anything because any kind of remotely negative comment is mods deleted.
mm-hmm.
So the casual watcher doesn't know what's going on.
I recently
But those,
requested my wrench be taken away, and I was only a mod for 2.0. But just the shit that they would delete on there, it's like, why can't he answer that question? I mean, he's probably gonna ignore it anyways, but why can't that just stay on there? Like, I don't know. It's criticism, but if you can't handle some criticism, then like, why are you a catcher? He can call me a couch catcher all he wants, but there's things he could do a lot better, and things he could do better as a person too.
yeah, that's the thing. Just I mean, the fucking, and I don't trust mainstream news, but the fucking news exposed his ass in
Right,
4K,
right.
and like anybody that knows about this shit and still sending him money, I don't get it.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even include the way, I mean, yes, I talk a lot of like I hit on everybody. I'm gonna hit on you even more as we grow along. But um, yeah, I say shit to women, but most of it's just joking around. But this motherfucker um, assaults allegedly and just treats women like shit in real life. You know, the thing about, and this is something that I experience is when you go on camera. As long as you can reasonably control yourself. This doesn't include my ambient streams, people. I know I'm going to hear about it. Um, as long as you know how to control yourself, people only see what you want them to see. And then if you have people digging on it and finding out the truth, um, it's kind of like, okay, well, I don't know where I'm going. You understand what I'm saying, right? But
Mm-hmm.
like when I go on YouTube, when I go on these fucking panels, I only show people a very limited side of myself. People that uh, get to know me, and 90% of them happen to be female. Yes, I'm bragging. Um, they'll tell you that like I'm a lot different, you know. So yeah, when you go on camera, as long as you can control yourself, people only see what you want them to see. You know.
Right. I guess if it wasn't for all the lies that people sometimes tell when they're on camera, it wouldn't be so bad. But like you go on camera and then you start saying a bunch of lies, and you have thousands of people who watch you, or even hundreds of people who watch you, a couple of
I was
those
gonna say
know
not
you're.
hundreds.
It's just, I don't know. I'm not one to. I hate when people lie. I have a terrible memory as it is, so when you lie, you have to remember your lie that you say. And when people lie, it's just,
Yeah,
I just hate it.
yeah. That's why I'm a terrible liar. I mean, I can rattle off a lie very smooth, but my memory is so shitty, I would not fucking remember. I
Exactly.
mean,
And
my memory's
straight,
so bad that like I'll remember events, but sometimes I remember it different.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, sheepdog. We're gonna fix that real quick. I mean, it kind of depends on who I'm talking to. If somebody wants to, you know, flirt or whatever on the phone, I'm all about that. But you got to be able to read a room. Like if the girl just wants to talk and doesn't want you hitting on her, then just fucking don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of let them start it most of the time.
Yeah, it goes both ways, for sure.
Hmm.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Hills, I'm gonna get you up here one of these days.
yeah, she should come up. She's been a supporter for a long time of all channels.
Yeah,
Not that I know her personally or anything. I just see her all the time, and she's always super sweet.
yeah. She is really cool. We used to talk. We don't really talk that much anymore. And again, I think part of it is the Tommy divide, which sucks. Or maybe she just got sick of me. I don't know. But I do miss talking to her like we used to.
Well, she's here at least, and she's commenting, so that's nice.
Yeah, I like seeing her around. I'm trying to convince her to come up here on the panel. She's got like the coolest Boston accent.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Come
Well,
on, guys, help me talk Hills into getting up here.
yeah, she should. Even just to say hi for a second.
Yeah. God, I feel so fake tonight because I don't know why people say they like my voice. To me, when I listen to myself, like I don't rewatch my panels unless I have to go back and say, "Oh shit, did I really say that?" Like to me, I just sound weird. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
and I somebody they were looking for say some kind of contest, and they're like, "Hey, bring us somebody whose voice is blah blah with something." So somebody fucking turned me in, and I got an email. And I checked, and it looks so far from what I've seen, it looks like the thing's legit. But yeah, I know that they're listening tonight, and like I feel like I'm putting something on. I don't know. Does my voice sound like it usually does?
I think so.
All right. I just feel fake as fuck right now. I don't know why. You know what it is? Pills. I need pills.
Yeah, that may have some type of effect on it. But you're good. You sound like you.
All right. So do you like long-haired older guys that have basically no morals and pretty much lives like a squirrel?
Who doesn't like that, right?
God damn, that's what I'm saying. Little fucker is he still can't walk right. He's got like I today I picked him up and like wiped a bunch of snot shit out of his eyes, so he's sick.
Oh,
Um, oh, and he's got smooth Ted Bundy voice. That's funnier to fuck. Um, yeah, little fucker. He's got the shits, and you know how cats bury their poop, right? Well, I
mm,
mean these are outside cats, so like he's running around like crazy trying to dig, but the ground's frozen. Um, and like he's freaking out because he does have the shits. He's accidentally let a couple go, and I've seen it. You know, it's like water. I
mm.
mean, so he's going nuts there trying to dig a hole, and you can see him getting frantic. So I walked over and flipped out my trusty knife and I didn't think he would use it, but I dug a hole for him, and he went right up there and pooped in it and then covered it over. It was. I wish I would have recorded it, but yeah. So he's sick, but I don't know how he's not. When I found him, like I had given up. I was walking back to my parents' house. I'd given up looking for him because he'd been missing for 3 days, and I've been looking for him for like 2 days. And I had given up, and I was actually walking along the road back to the house, and I just happened to see him. And when I first saw him, he just kind of huddled up, and he wasn't moving. I'm like, oh shit. And it is weird for me to feel like I'm not a pet guy. I don't get. I mean, I don't know, and I especially not a cat guy, unless they're covered barbecue sauce. But I mean, I actually felt bad, when he was there, and I'm like, God damn it. I mean, I'm gonna lose him anyway because they got to get rid of all these goddamn cats. So if anybody wants a kitten, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I'll just stuff it in and mail it off to you. Yeah. So love.
I was thinking that too, JFK.
Yeah. Well, if that's what love feels like, I don't like it.
It's funny.
When my kids were little, I would teach them to say fucked up things, not cuss words, but um, like, well, here's one. Like I told my daughter because she was playing with the kitty out at her grandma's house, and she said, "Can we keep it?" I said, "Yeah, we can take it home and skin it, and then make a fur coat for your Barbie doll." And she's like, "Yeah, Daddy." I was like, "Oh yes, she's definitely my kid." And so anyway, we were in, I forget, Bass Pro Shop, someplace like that, an outdoors place, and I was looking at knives, and salesperson comes over and says, "Hey, what are you looking for?" And my little 3-year-old daughter goes, "We're gonna skin a cat and make a coat for my Barbie." I'm like, "Oh yeah."
That's funny. Fucked up, but funny.
Yeah, that's my goal.
That's all right. There's worse goals out there.
All right, let's see what you fuckers are saying in the chat. Are you did you buy your customary extra loaf of bread and a gallon of milk? Because I think you guys are going to get that storm too, right?
Oh yeah, we're already starting to get a shit ton of snow. We got like over
Yeah.
was it last week or just a couple days? I don't even remember. A couple days ago, and now we're getting more.
Yeah, that's the thing is people run in and buy out all the milk and bread, but it's funny because like people will buy a gallon of milk that don't ever buy milk unless there's a storm coming. It's like, what the hell, people?
Right. Yeah, and then it goes bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always well. I mean, now I fucking live outside anyway, so it doesn't matter. But like, I've always been, when you live out in the middle of nowhere, you always got to be prepared because you get an ice storm and it might be 2 weeks before they get all the telephone poles off the road.
Yeah.
So you always got to be prepared. And like a lot of people would criticize me for, I used to sell military gear on the side, and like, I have shit stockpiled. People would give me hell, but when the towers got hit, you sound like a youngin, so you probably didn't have to deal with that aftermath. But
I remember.
yeah, say that.
I remember when that happened, but yeah, I was young.
Yeah. The very people that would criticize me for having stockpiles of food and weapons and ammo and pornography, just in case, because Let me tell you something, people. You always want to stockpile coffee, cigarettes, even if you don't smoke or drink coffee. Always stockpile coffee and cigarettes and porn because when the shit hits the fan and there ain't no stores open for a couple of months, you're going to be able to trade cigarettes and coffee and porn. Just saying. So I didn't actually have a stockpile of porn. I made that part up, but all the other stuff. So when the towers got hit, man, I had the same people that were criticizing me for stockpiling everything. I mean, they were calling me up. Hey, what do I do? What do I do? I'm like, just go fill up your gas tank and go home, and don't take part in whatever panic's about to happen. Which really was the right thing to do. But they bought everything I had, man. Gas masks. They called me, hey, I need a gas mask. I'm like, what the fuck do you need a gas mask for? I mean, I sold them, but but I'm like, you do realize that if you don't know how to use a gas mask, it will kill you, right? If you use it wrong, it'll suffocate you,
Yeah.
I don't care. I want 5 of them for my family. It's like, all right, well, okay, I'll sell them to you, but good luck.
Right.
Which I mean, luckily they never needed them, but
Well, better to have it and not need it. But educate yourself on how to use it.
right. Oh, I've been ignoring the chat. So, how old were you when the towers got, if you don't mind me asking, when the towers got hit?
I don't know. I was in first grade.
Oh my God.
I just turned 20.
Oh shit, I'm a dirty old man. Oh, hey, what's up, Ed?
But I feel like
I think
everybody
Ed.
who was alive kind of remembers when the Twin Towers got hit. Just remembers
Well,
like they were doing that day when they heard the news.
people were traumatized, man. I mean, they just sitting there and just staring at the TV for like a week.
Right.
The girl I was dating at the time, a very hot little redhead with nice boobies. Just saying. Like I had to actually like pick her up and carry her out of the house and get her outside because she was just she was traumatized and it was weird, and
Yeah, it was a fucked up time.
yeah,
Everybody was kind of careless, and then that happened, and then people didn't know what the hell to do. I know I was little, but I can just imagine it.
right. I remember, the boomer generation they know where they were when JFK got shot.
Right.
My Gen X generation, we know where we were when the towers got hit, and I hope to God your generation never has anything like that, but you will.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, you've had COVID, so that was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it's up, but I'm so glad I wasn't in school for, during COVID. I could not imagine being a kid in school during that time. Or even fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, I was at work when I was a steel worker, and I remember I was out on the loading dock, and my lead man came out. He's like, "Hey, one of the twin towers got hit," and I'm like, "Well, what's the weather like there?" He said, "It's clear." I'm like, "What?" Because I was thinking, plane got lost or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, come in here and check this out. And they were watching it, on the computer. So we're standing there watching this tower burn, and then boom, second one got hit. It's like, oh fuck, this isn't a malfunction of the plane. This isn't a fucking suicidal pilot. We're under attack, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then for like a week, like they didn't let anything. There was no planes in the sky. You could, lay out and watch the sky at night, and there'd be no planes going by. You could, yeah, it was a crazy time.
Yeah, it's eerie.
See, how old was I? How old was I then? Late 20s, I think.
And Columbine, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that too.
Yeah, I remember that one. Here's the thing with like I used to wear. I mean, I still have like that I've gotten since then, but like I have black leather trench coats and stuff. And here's the thing: when I was in school, and all of a sudden the grunge look was popular, I was already grunge because it's what I fucking had, and I got all these preppies coming up to me, and they're like, "Hey, where do you get your clothes, and how do you get the holes in them?" Like, I just fucking wear them. This shit happens naturally. Because you would get a pair of pants for Christmas that were too long, so you'd have to roll them up, so you'd grow into them,
Mm-hmm.
and you just work and play in them, and they get ripped up, and you got the real look. And the flannel shirts because they're handy. So I'm like, fuck this, I'm not dressing like these fake ass preppy motherfuckers. So I started wearing all black, and then the fucking like I don't like emo, but that shit came in. And then all of a sudden, these fucking preppy ass fake ass motherfuckers were still asking me for fashion tips, and I'm like, what the fuck? So then I had to stop dressing like that, and then I started wearing trench coat, and then fucking Columbine happened, and I'm like, oh, fuck this, because people think I got, which, you know what, in reality, I did carry machine guns under my trench coat, but it was never to like mass murder. It was just because I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you could be walking through Walmart with a folding stock on an AK, and with that trench coat, nobody knows,
Right.
Never with the intent of like opening up on anybody, but if shit happens, man, yeah.
Nowadays, shit.
hmm Yeah, I mean, I still carry guns with me wherever I go. I just kind of relaxed on carrying machine guns around on my person. So
Yeah, a little bit smaller gun.
yeah. So I think does Ed, do you have something going on after this, or are you waiting on me? Well, hey, Mary, what's going on? I'm sorry, guys, I haven't been reading the chat. Oh shit, man, I'm walking out of here in the dark, and I just walked into something.
Oh, well, make your toes stronger.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in like northern Indiana or more southern or
More, uh,
ish?
more like I don't want to give away too much. More like central.
Gotcha. Just because I figure you're probably gonna get some snow too. But you're tucked away, as you would say.
I will be.
Good.
Oh, I tell you what, Tori sent me some, or Torre. God dang it! I used to say her name the right way all the time, and people were like, "No, it's not Torre, it's Tori." I'm like, okay, so I changed it, and now that I know how to say it, I can't freaking say it right. Well, whatever. But like, she sent me I, I made a community post about it. She sent me a heated sleeping bag, some really cool wool socks that are great, gloves. What else? Oh, freaking a little. She sent me stuff to replace things that I lost, and I don't know if you know about the fire that I had, but she sent me stuff to replace that, and the shit is awesome.
I didn't know you had a fire, but I did see what she sent you. That was super nice of her. Yeah, it's awesome. She's been around for a while too.
hmm
She's always been super nice.
Yeah, we've been talking for. Uh, you all are what we call CPP refugees, and yeah, I've been talking to a few of them for a while, but it's like we don't want anybody to know we're even talking. I mean, people know now, of course, but like in the beginning, you know, I couldn't talk about it, but it's fucked up how people have to hide how they feel because they're afraid of getting doxxed, or they're afraid fucking Twomper is going to say some shit.
Right.
I just don't, it's bullshit, man.
I had gone up on Ed's panel, and shortly after that, I only got a message from one person, but it wasn't really like being mean or anything about it. It was just kind of like they're confused as to why I was on his panel. And it's like, well, I don't understand why I can't be. I don't think I said anything that bad. But
It doesn't matter. It does not matter. I mean, look what they did to, like, Damone never said anything bad,
no,
and they fucking,
if anything, Damone and Smashley are like trying to like just trying to cement over the divide, the gap, the whatever you want to call it. And they got trash canned. But
yeah.
yeah, it is.
I mean, just the idea, just the idea of that. That when people know about it and they still support that guy, I just don't understand it. I really, I mean, I'm all for, um, exposing predators, no matter who's doing it. But all this extra bullshit, and he does, people, anybody, not just him, anybody needs to be called out. I mean, I've called out people that were kind of, I hate to say it this way, but on our side because they did some fucked up shit.
Mhm.
But the idea of this divide, yeah, he needs to be called out for the way he scams. He needs to be called out, for all this other bullshit. But the idea that it has divided, and I've watched this unfold, I've been around going on 4 years, well before Tommy showed up. And Tommy actually started out with the Predator Poacher's name too, and then Alex made him change it. It's, yeah, just watching this whole thing unfold, and I've seen a lot of really good people. And when I say, like strong supporters that donate to all the catchers, or whatever, or just the moral support, or just doing things behind the scenes like running plate numbers for us, and all kinds of stuff. There's a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes that people don't realize, especially with decoys.
Mhm.
And I've seen these people leave because of this bullshit, even if they weren't directly involved.
Yeah.
And
It's a shame.
yeah, I don't know. Dang it. I ask questions from the chat and then I'm not reading the chat. I'm an idiot. Sorry, guys. When I get to blabbing, when I get to talking to a pretty girl, you can forget about anything else. What the hell's going on in my chat, man?
I don't know. Shit happens every single night.
Uh-oh. Looks like Ed and Terrence are into it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, if you guys need a mediator or some shit, I don't know. I just don't like it. See, and that's another thing that happens, and it's been happening a lot lately, like with fucking Nevermore and Meow Meow and fucking whoever else. I mean, now, not only do we have like two main sides of the so-called community, now we have infighting within both sides, and it's just fucking. It will never work, but we could never just sit down at a table and say, hey, let's just catch predators and shut the fuck up about everything else. I mean the little shit. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. Again, people need to be called out for their bullshit, and I'm with that. It's all the other little stuff. Just fucking. That's why I won't allow certain people. Look, I could fill a panel real easy. Just like I won't let Jeff on here. I won't let Redhead on here. I won't let. No, there's a bunch of people I just won't let on, and it makes it harder to make a panel. But it's just, I don't know. It there are so many times where like I started look. There's no button. Like if you go to your what's it called, the YouTube thing, like there's not a button that says kill your channel. But there's been times where I've been looking for it. I'm just like, fuck this, I'm out. But
I think TC and Ed were just joking though. I think they're good. But
okay.
Yeah,
Well, I
aside
thought okay.
yeah.
Well, before I went live, like I watched Edward's thing, but um, like I thought I saw Edward like time him out or banner. So if he was just joking around, but like I had people DMing me being like, "Oh, TC and Edward are into it," so I thought that they were really into it. Okay, I apologize, guys, if it's not real. I mean, I've done that shit too. So
But even still though, I've seen it happen with just like in other instances. Maybe it didn't happen right this second, but it has for other instances,
hmm
like the other night with Sabby's channel and people were bringing Locke into it or whatever the fuck. I don't want to talk about that too much tonight, but I'm just saying, like, it's all misunderstandings for the most part. I'm cool with Meow, so I'm not gonna talk shit on him, but I totally understand people's point of view and I get it. I'm pretty open minded. I understand why people feel the way they feel about certain things. I myself don't personally get um I don't feel like what Nevermore said about women and stuff like that, that didn't personally affect me at all. So I can't stand for what other people are feeling towards others.
I mean, the thing about Nevermore is one thing he's using my channel name and
Yeah.
causing me a bunch of problems. I've got people DMing me because like he goes live and people think it's my channel, and it's more than one person. You
Mhm.
know, they DM me like, "Why did you take my wrench?" I'm like, "I didn't take your fucking wrench. I don't know what you're talking about." And then come to find out, they were actually looking at Nevermore's channel. And then, I mean, the pictures are different, so I hope people pay attention to that now. But he, like, he'll go into chats and say fucked up things, and people get mad at me because they think I did it. And I do say fucked up things, and you can call me out, but it's like I'm constantly getting blamed for shit that I didn't really do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I don't know. I don't understand all that or why he's using your name, but that would piss me off too.
Well, the thing is like he went on an apology tour, went onto people's channels and started apologizing, and then just like loses his mind again.
Yeah.
So I'm not, and he did some heavy insults to people in this community that are good people,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
said
just
that if
not with that shit, you know.
certain people got directly called out by it and I don't agree with it. I'll just put that down right now. I do not agree with anything that was said by Nevermore, and I don't agree with certain things that was said by Meow, but at the same time, neither one of them has personally affected me with what they said. But I understand why people feel the way they feel.
Yeah,
And Ed did have a really good stream with Red Hood and what he was saying about the games and stuff and how people can. I just seen people commenting about that, and I really appreciated that because like me and myself, I don't understand how games work and shit. So to have somebody explain that was really nice.
yeah. The thing is though, is he pisses people off more than he helps, and
Yeah,
people are constantly saying, "Can I ban Red Guy?" No, I don't want him banned, but like I've gotten a lot of thank yous and compliments for not allowing him on my panels. And then when when Locksmith, like I said, I don't allow Red Hood or Jeff on my panels for a lot of reasons. I don't really want to say them, but um, I've said them 100 times. That's why.
right.
And they were like the first two that got somebody actually paid to get rid of them off of Locksmith stream. So that kind of tells you something.
Oh yeah, yeah. When people are paying for people to get booted off of a stream, unless it's like obviously a joke, I think that says a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a whole history with Red Hood. I don't really need to repeat it, but um,
No, no.
yeah, it's not cool. So I just decided not to let him have a platform to blab his bullshit. Because I mean, he's another one that fucking lied and lied and lied about me, you know. And I have done some hard shit. I've done some fucked up things, and I'll admit to him and take accountability. But when you sit there and fucking lie and say I did, oh, there's a little fucker. Hey, buddy. Oh, you guys can't see him because it's dark, but let me find a light.
Mhm.
There he is. See, he can't walk very good.
Poor buddy. Aw.
He's still mad at me, man. Usually he'll run right up my leg and give me 5, but he don't want nothing to do with me right now. Hey, little buddy. You want to give me 5? Oh, yeah, he wants to, but I don't have my hand out. Hold on. Hey, give me 5s? No, he's taking off. Hey, want to give me 5? Yeah, he's mad. I wonder if he wasn't following me on. Uh-oh, attack kitty. I wonder if maybe he wasn't trying to follow me or whatever and got lost. And I
Oh,
don't
man.
know. Oh well. Hopefully he gets over it. We'll see. Oh God, I am too old for this shit. Got any room in your house for over the hill, used up, rode hard and put away wet old guy?
Well, could probably make some room in the basement somewhere.
Nervous laughter ensues. Okay, I get it. Oh man. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't been reading the chat. I've been looking at the kitty. Hills, what you mean you're not looking for? Are you talking to me? I want my dick pics back then. Yeah, Jenny T. I think either spine or hip or whatever, but I don't know. When I found him, I had actually given up looking for him. I was actually walking, back to where he lives, and I just freaking happened to see him, and I actually thought he was dead at first, but it was in single digits that day too. And so I brought him into my dad's house and held him and got him warmed up and gave him warm water and got him to eat and stuff. But I don't know how I don't know. I'll tell you what though, I mean, like I don't really send dick pics, but sending dick pics now is a lot easier than it used to be because now you can just freaking take your phone, take a picture of your dick, send it to whoever, whatever. But back in the day, before cell phones, if you wanted to send a dick pic, you had to go get a Polaroid, pay for the film because you don't want to get the kind of film that you have to take somewhere and have developed because that shit will come back to haunt you. So you gotta get a Polaroid, and then you gotta flip that thing around, and the viewfinder only goes one way. So you have to kind of guess and make sure you get it. So you might take 4 or 5 pictures before you get one that's right. Then you got to take the Polaroid with the dick pic, put it in an envelope, go to her car, put it under her windshield wiper blade and take off and hope nobody sees you, and then you hope that the wind doesn't blow it off into the church parking lot.
Oh, well, hell. Aren't you glad
Yeah.
technology has come to where it is?
If for no other reason than that, yes.
Right. Damn. It's a lot of work. girl really appreciated those pictures.
Well, the thing is you also got to hope that you get the right car.
Oh shit. I mean, you're sending her dick pics and you don't even know what type of car she's driving. You gotta make sure it's a car before you do any of that.
Well, I mean, yeah, that might be a little bit forward.
Well, I mean, if that's the way you are, that's all right. I understand. But then you have to be willing to deal with the consequences.
Oh, absolutely.
Put your number on the envelope, though, I think you should be all right. Because there's a lot of dicks in the world. And they can't just pinpoint you.
Well, I mean, you really don't want to leave your name on it, so I would put Terrence on mine just in case.
Yep, just in case.
I don't know. Ladies, help me out here. Is a Canadian? Does a Canadian dick look different than an American dick, or is that just rumor?
Mm,
I bet JT would know.
perhaps.
So, anyway, I think okay, man. I know I asked already. This time I'm gonna look at the chat. Um, is Edward waiting on me so he can go live? Because I'm gonna shut it down if he is.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop off here anyways. I got a couple more things I want to get done tonight. But hey, Bill, it was really nice talking with you.
All right. Hey, yep. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, we'll do this again. Take care, guys.
All right. Cool. All right. Thank you. All right, y'all. I think I gave Predator Catcher's Drama some very good clips tonight that I'm sure you'll all see in the morning. Yeah. Fuck you. Yeah, I got to save my my StreamYard time anyway because I got some other things going on. Maybe we'll see what happens. Yeah, Matt, I always scare him off. At least she didn't file a restraining order. Do I like grandmas in their 90s? If they're rich and about ready to kick off, yeah. Yes, Smashley. That's usually how it goes down. Oh. All right, y'all. I'm out of talking points and I'm out of coffee and I need some drugs. So I appreciate y'all for coming. Um, Jordan, it was very brave of you to come on and I appreciate it. Um, I'm going to have my people send you some papers. Just sign them and send them back. Don't bother reading them. All right, y'all. Take it easy and stay naked.